Hello, hello, hello. How are y'all? Hush. So right before I was starting this live, the power just cut off. And I have no idea what's going on. So I don't know if it's because of everything, but that's not going to stop this show, baby. Because there are so many people out here in this world that are hurting and need to know this and need to hear about this amazing company that I am a part of. Yes, my little boy obviously wants to say something. Yay! So I wanted to jump on though and still not let that stop me from getting on and giving y'all this amazing information that has changed and is changing my life. So I am T Black, in case you don't know or have never. I am with an amazing company called MWR that is paving the way and creating a whole storm and a wave in the financial solution in the services that we offer, because I've been doing a lot of, hey, excuse me. Doing a lot of, in the dark, I know. I've been doing a lot of talking, letting people know about all the challenges and day in and day out solutions. I've been letting everybody know exactly what they need to be doing. Hey, exactly what people need to be doing to change their life all the way around. So now I want to get going about what we actually do within our Financial Edge membership, because that right there, y'all, is where the magic happens. So once you get on the other side of inflation, once you actually start to compete with the rise and the falls of goods and services. Oh! The power's back on! Yeah, y'all get on out of here. Let's stay rocking, baby. Let's go. Okay, let's kick this thing off right now, child. Now I have my feet kicked up. Let's go. Okay, so listen. Again, I'll go back through real quick the 4 income killers. People aren't even aware. So we have inflation, y'all. Inflation comes in, and a lot of people can't compete with inflation because inflation is constantly rising and falling. And that's the rise and the fall of goods and services. So when something is on the rise all the time and your paycheck is still right here, what are you going to do to compete and keep up with that? You can't. So that's where that first problem lies before the government, before the banks, before big business or anybody else comes. You already are combating and competing and on top, right? And you have to and deal a lot of the highest tax bracket possible, getting taxed at 37%. Man, top. The government is going in and taking your money right off the top. You don't even have a chance. That's a third of your funds going to the government. Guys, you don't realize when you work a job, and I'm not knocking jobs ever because I've had in life, multiple jobs in life. But when you have a job, they're taking that money off top and you're the highest percent possible and you have zero leverage. Okay, so that's where people lose at that money game from square one when you overpay in your taxes. And that leads you into your next financial challenge and your income challenge, which is debt. So guys, you have a third being paid to the government. You're already fighting with inflation. Then you have another third coming around and you're dealing with debt. Because when you're losing that money off top, y'all, then you're losing the other money that you have because you're having to pay the banks and pay everybody off because you're already in inflation, and on top of that, you're over. So then you're paying that third to the debt and everything that you owe. And then guess what else comes up and slaps you in the face? It's big business. Every advertisement you see, every store you walk into, where the candy is positioned when you're walking around with your children who are throwing a fit and clowning in the grocery store, is all set up. It is all by design, and I know that firsthand because I worked in retail for a while, and I was in charge of designing stores and setting things up to make people look at it and do what? Spend money. We are designed and we are born in a lot of people's eyes in this country to contribute to the capitalistic society that we live in. We're designed to pay into it day in and day out. And if you don't realize how the game is being played, you will constantly lose every single day. You will never get ahead if you don't choose to open your mind and get ahead. Okay? So I went over those challenges before and those silent income killers, but guess what? I'll go over the solutions before I dive into what we actually have to offer you to change your situation all the way around, okay? So when I talk about solutions, I'm talking about things like cash flow management. I'm talking about an instant pay raise. I'm talking about you shifting your money away from the people who took it from you in the first place, and you shifted it back into your household and back into your own pockets where it belongs, where it was never designed to leave in the first place or supposed to leave in the first place, but it was designed to leave that way, right? So I'm talking about you getting your W-4 forms corrected, and you being able to have tax write-offs to the point where you change your tax bracket, y'all. I'm talking about that good money max. But I'm going to save myself and say, woo, let me slow down because I don't want to jump into the services quite yet. But I just want you to know that, man, these solutions are so phenomenal. They are making a wave and changing lives and creating a full-on movement. So solution number 2... I get so excited. Is a business income, y'all. Having a business income is what is going to actually change your tax bracket and give you that extra leverage that you need in order to really flourish and start to thrive in life, okay? Outside of all of the money that you've lost and being taken, now that it's been shifted through you through the first step, now you can incorporate that business income, which is going to change that bracket for you, that tax bracket for you, and get you where you want to be. Because then you can begin to have that leverage, which is going to change things around for you and allow you to participate, if you want, in inflation. You can then be the person that said, hey, I'm going to raise the cost of my goods and services because I won't have to suffer. I won't suffer. I can participate in inflation with everybody else because I'm a business owner and I can raise my prices just to fit in and make sure that my income doesn't get messed up. So the third part of the solutions, though, y'all, my favorite, and I know a lot of people have heard me say it, is investment income. When you start to have an investment income, woo! Things really turn around and start to change for you. That's where your money starts to work for you. That's where everything, the full shift really happens. Because just like I have my feet kicked up right now and I'm kind of rocking a little bit, you're at ease and you allow money to work for you instead of you having to work for it. That right there is true and right there. Truly stand up like a real boss. Hold your posture right that you're running the game of your life. That right there is what I call true leverage. Okay? But what's so about MWR Financial is to fund your current lifestyle. It's really giving you the steps to take to fund your future lifestyle, because that's what's going to do. That's where you can really sit back and say, hey, I can do what I always wanted to do in life. Man, when you get that future lifestyle funded, that's when you can literally do anything you have ever dreamed of and wanted in life. But you won't be able to get that to take that path to get your life where you need it to be on the right track to actually get there. It doesn't just happen overnight. See, some people, they'll have enough money saved up to fund their future lifestyle. But baby, if you were barely getting by with you working a job and doing hard labor day in and day out, what makes you think something's going to change right away to fund your future? Going to change unless you do something different to change it. Don't think because there's a 401ks and retirement plans that's happen. Don't get fooled into believing that your retirement fund is going to sit there waiting for you and it's going to be on deck stacked with like 50 plus thousand. And when you really think about it, 50,000 is not enough to live off of. Talking about funding a future lifestyle. You need to be making what you make now as a laborer plus some to actually have enough money to fund your future lifestyle, okay? So I love MWR Financial because they're funding your current lifestyle but also your future lifestyle, and I want to tell you and show you how. And it's through our Financial Edge membership. Woo! So this membership, y'all, is so fantastic and so amazing because it has a 4-course serving that takes you literally where now all the way to where you want to be, which is that investment income, which is that true leverage and time freedom, y'all. Woo! It is so fire because you actually have the steps to take to get you and get you and get you and get you all the way there. So when I talk about that cash flow management, in that component, we have something that's called Money Max. And we have Money Max experts that have been in their respective fields, y'all, for 20 plus years working on your behalf to get you an instant pay raise, to give you unlimited access to CPAs, CFPs, EAs, advice on demand. How can you beat that? You're getting expertise to do everything for you because guess what? If you knew more about your finances, you would be doing better right now. So why would we leave something like your hand? We can't. Because if we knew better, we'd be doing better before now. Before you got live, you would already have your finances in order. But since you don't, that's why we allow step in on your behalf to change your situation for you because they know what they're doing instead of forcing you to learn it and teaching you so you can do it yourself. How you like that? So on top of that, what they do in the Money Max category is they allow you to stop overpaying. I said that. They give you, they fix your W-4 forms so that you pay less in your taxes, and the result of that is, again, the money being shifted back to you. But even on top of that, y'all, with Money Max, there's a service called TaxBot that is for business owners, and everybody can take advantage of this. And that's why I love it, because it's not just for the W-2 worker. It's not just for anybody that only wants a pay raise increase. It's for those business owners too. There's a benefit for every person on this planet within this membership. So the next step, what we want you to maneuver through, is to get that debt in order and to get your credit on point. Credit backs is the fact that it is actually a free service that has been added to the Financial Edge membership, because we just see that credit is such a big deal. Y'all, if you don't realize that your credit is your judgment statement, your credit is your judgment. People grab your credit score and judge you based off of a number, based off of what's on it, based off of how many people are not getting jobs because of their credit, people's insurance are too high because of their credit, you are literally judged off of everything on that credit report if somebody chooses to. That's how crucial credit is. Now, I had a very wise man, very wise, and has a lot of money, tell me credit is the gateway to debt. Debt is the gateway to poverty. Don't ever forget that. Because if you can't climb above water and get out of debt, you're going to stay drowning there day in and day out. If you can't get your credit enhanced, fixed, monitored, rebuilt, you're going to stay stuck where you are and stagnant because people are that you could do any better because your report says you can't do no better, right? So let's get that in order. And guys, what's amazing about this membership is it's not just for you, it's also free for your spouse, anybody that's in your household, because the point is we know you move as a unit. We know we have to get households in order, not just one person. The whole household has to be on one accord in order for you to grow your finances the way you deserve them to be grown. Hey! So with Credit Max, a lot of people are seeing results anywhere from 50 plus to maybe even 150 plus points increases on their credit. I have my own testimony about it, but that's another story for another day, and I have 3 more days to be on here. So you'll hear about it. But it's just so amazing that we have these experts on our behalf changing our situation around. So once you move through your Credit Max, guess what, guys? You hit something that's called Equity Max, where you get to max out your equity and you have the experts on your behalf doing what? Getting you out of debt in record time. This is where we utilize debt elimination strategies, y'all, taking you all the way out of debt in at least a half or a third of the time. So I've used this before because I know someone on our team, y'all, who was set to have a 30-year mortgage. And guess what? When the experts got a hold to his record, they said, no, baby, you can get out of paying your mortgage and be done paying it off within 3 years. 3 years? See, that's what I mean about the whole design. We're designed to keep paying interest. We're designed to keep paying and paying and owing and owing and owing. They set us up and we're thinking we're getting a great deal. Yes, I can get a home. Yes, I'm buying something with 10 grand down and 5 down. Not realizing that they're setting you up for the rest of your life to owe them and be in debt. That's when we have these experts come into place and change your situation and say, nah. There's a better way. And they work this out with you without adding any money that you don't have. They work the plan out with you to take you from where you are to getting completely out of debt. And it's on you. I've used and am utilizing this strategy already. They give you your debt-free date and they give you your millionaire date. How cool is that? So I already know the date that I'm supposed to be a millionaire if I pay $5 a month towards my debt. Now, that's a long ways from now, but that's why I'm going to change that. I just wanted to utilize the smallest number possible just to see what they were going to say about it. But guys, there's a plan for everybody. It's however you want to do it, but you get to work with the experts to change your situation and get yourself out of debt. Okay? Now, lastly, see, all of those 3 are a part of our cash flow management. So that's how you keep the money that you bring in your household instead of letting it flow right out the door. They start to manage those finances for you on your behalf. But my favorite, again, y'all know I love investment income. Because that's that freedom. So our last one is investment income, and y'all, this is Wealth Max with the experts of MWR Financial. This is where you wealth real, because that's what MWR Financial stands for. Make wealth real. This is home bank. This is where you have a private reserve account. This is where you get to utilize land banking. This is our services free for you. risk free. I mean, a lot of people like to invest in like, that's cool if you want the lowest return of investment. But if you want that highest return without any cost, at least 13+% on average interest just accumulating in your account like clockwork. Y'all, this is where you need to utilize this service and get with these Wealth Max experts. See, y'all thought when I said everybody that I was just saying something. No, I literally mean wherever you are in life, this is for you. Because if you've got your cash flow right, if you have your money sitting right and tight, but you don't know how to grow it, this is where we still need to connect with you to get you with these experts to get yourself where you really want to be, which is true freedom. So y'all, all I can say to you is that something like this, I feel like, will cost a fortune. Because I've seen where business owners are paying $100+ on financial services and financial experts to handle everything for them. And that's only one part of our 4 core serving that we have. And people are paying wazoo's amounts of monies for one part that we service. Come on now. But you, with us, you get all 4 that I mentioned, y'all, for something as tiny as $79.97. You got to be kidding me. Man, that's insane. You mean to tell me I get my credit fixed for free? I get an instant pay raise. I get people handling my finances. I can get out of debt in record time. And I can build wealth, generational, true wealth that's going to sit there for me to fund my future lifestyle for $79.97 a month? What? Yes, I'm serious. Because see, when our CEO and founder created MWR Financial, it wasn't about the money. It was about getting financial literacy out to everybody and to the masses so everybody can begin to change their financial situation if they want to. See, this is for people that want to. Yes, this is for everybody. Everybody can utilize it. Everybody can use it. It was designed for everybody, but it's not for everybody. Meaning, this is for people who really want it. I'm not myself who are sick and tired of being sick and tired and who actually want to change their financial situation, posture up and decide they're ready to be a boss and they're ready to change things in their life and for their future. That's who I'm looking for. That's who I want to connect with. Someone who was like me, a mother of 4. I'm not saying you have to be a parent, but somebody who decides, man, I deserve more. I deserve better, and so do my children, and so do my family. That's who I want to work with. That's who I want to help to what? Give a business income. Not just the services. The services are amazing. You can definitely utilize that. But guess what? We also are giving a business income that I mentioned earlier through our programs, through giving you your own financial edge membership business ownership program. So that means you actually get to utilize the services and be a business owner with MWR Financial. And that, y'all, you cannot beat. You can't beat. So look, there's people on this live. How y'all doing again? Glad the lights came back on. But what I want you to know, y'all, is that I'm here for you. I get on here every day because of the fact that I know what it means. I know what it means to hurt financially. I know what it means to have a hard time financially. I've been there. I'm growing and I'm getting out of that situation thanks to our experts. So I want to help, and my mission is to help as many people as I freaking can to see the vision and to become a part of this whole wave and this whole movement. Because people that are sticking and staying are those same people that will be a part of those 10K that become millionaires. that will be a part of those 150K six-figure earners that this company is creating. So why not? If this is going to change your entire future, why are you going to sit back, lay back, worried about everything that's going on around you outside of your house? You're stuck in the house anyway, but you're worried about everything outside of there instead of what's actually going on in your household with your finances. Don't get sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked. All you have to do, and I say it every single time, is inbox me. If somebody's showing you this live or has it in a watch party, get back with them. We all have the keys to financial literacy and where you want to be. We all have the keys and can allow you to have that countdown to financial freedom. It's amazing too. When you get connected and you get going, man, the ball just keeps rolling for you. And you'll just start to see how things start to turn around and change for you. So look, there are 3 people on here. One of them says, look, T, it's great. I understand what you're talking about. It's just not for me. I'm not vibing with it. I'm not feeling it for whatever reason. But I guarantee you that you know somebody who can utilize these services, who need more money in their pocket, which is a lot of people at this time, who need their credit restored. Not just restored, but actually monitored, enhanced, rebuilt. All the works. You know somebody that's drowning deep in debt, and I know you do because stats say 90% of people are. I was one of those people, so I can look and probably go in the other room and see, or go to the next building and see somebody else that's in debt. So I know you know somebody. And a lot of people also know people that just need to have somewhere to put money to retire. So if it's not for you, share this with somebody else that could use a financial breakthrough. Now, my other 2 people say, hey, T, great. You know, I already have a business. Maybe I don't need a business, but I want that membership because I'm a business owner and I need somebody to handle my finances so I don't have to focus on them, because I can then focus and solely devote my time to running my business. Woo! How about that? There are people on here that just want the membership. You can inbox me membership. Just say membership. And my other people are those amazing people that see the whole vision and want to be a part of the movement solely, fully, and want to dive right in because they need that business income, because they know they need the leverage to build wealth. Now, those people, I want you to just inbox me and say, I'm in. I'm all the way in. And again, I don't want everybody. I want people that are serious about taking a hold and control of their finances and building true wealth and really making money with this thing. Because see, one thing I didn't mention, and I never like to mention our comp plan because I don't want to throw money around to anybody to entice them. But baby, I will say we get paid 10 different ways. We have presidential bonuses. We have card bonuses. And to top it all off, we have a daily guarantee where you are guaranteed to make money when you get to that level, because your bills are guaranteed, right? You have residual bills, so you need residual income. So I'm gonna leave that part at that, because I don't flash money around. That's not. I want somebody and want of their life. I told you what to do. It's not rocket science. Just make the change and decide that you're ready to change some things in your life today. I love you. I'm so glad the power came back on. My not good electricity, whatever was out there, stop me from giving y'all this information that can change your life, because that's always what seems to happen with me before I get on the live, to try to keep me from jumping on, and that's when I know I need to fight even harder to get on.